speculation across the globe about the 2024 United States presidential race.
Our Newsmax Rome correspondent Alex Salvi joining us live with details on this. Alex?
Yeah, Russian President Vladimir Putin saying that he believes it's wise for President Biden to seek a second term. Speaking at an economic forum in Moscow, Putin said if a leader decides not to run, they essentially become a lame duck, and the opposition will then obstruct their agenda and take their chances in the next election. And some are suggesting that this was an inference that Putin would prefer to deal with President Biden as opposed to maybe another candidate. The Russian leader adding that he has a good relationship with President Biden and hinted at a possible second summit between those two leaders. Now, others have seen Putin's comments as being purely self-interested. He essentially unilaterally changed the Russian constitution in order to allow himself to seek another term as president of Russia, meaning Putin is the one who's also up for re-election in 2024.
Obviously, Vladimir Putin would have his country's best interest in mind when making a decision on who runs our country. So it's interesting as him wanting Biden to run. You can put the pieces together as you will. You also mentioned that Putin has a good working relationship with President Biden, a working relationship. What is the status or the ties between the two nations at this time?
Well, there are tensions. Moscow is saying today that it's expelling several U.S. embassy staffers as retaliation to the U.S. taking similar action against Russian diplomats who have failed to renew their visas. But the State Department is hoping to ease some of those tensions, announcing today that Secretary of State Antony Blinken will meet with his Russian counterpart on the sidelines of an event in Stockholm, Sweden on Thursday. Putin today calling for a deal with the U.S. in those talks to prohibit the inclusion of any more Eastern European countries into NATO. Now, that meeting will come directly after Blinken meets with his Ukrainian counterpart, who is pushing for NATO membership, which would require the collective group to then come to Ukraine's defense in the event of any conflict with Russia. So we should see a lot of developments over the next coming days.